Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Kurt's Best Recipes, and today I will show you how to make your own homemade chocolate or chocolate candies or confiserie. I hope you enjoy my program and let's get chopping. Well guys, first thing we have to get some nice cocoa pods, the fruit of the cacao tree. You can get them in all different colors. There will be even purple ones. I chose them all. You just chop them up with the knife. You take out the seeds, wash the seeds, and put them in a glass jar. Put a lid on top and leave them standing for 3-4 days. If you ever smell this jar and it tastes vinegary, like vinegar, then they will be finished. And guys, if you're after the fermentation, you take the cocoa beans out of the jar, you wash them thoroughly with your hands, and then you put them in the sun for 1 day, 2 days. It depends on how much sun you've got. And otherwise, put them in the baking oven on a tray and leave them low temperature for about a day till they get nice and dry. When this is done, you put them in a pan, you fry them up, you roast them nicely with a wooden spoon and leave them until they start popping. So you can easily take off the peels, try a few times, and then the peels will be your cocoa, which we start all over with the mincing machine. Of course, I tried to speed the whole thing up, so today we are not going to make M&Ms, but we're gonna take the essence of M&Ms and we will use our wonderful kitchen machine to crush up these cocoa pods, cocoa seeds. The amount of cocoa seeds I have here is about a cup. Like I prepared a cup of sugar here. And this one we will just grind up wild now with adding a little oil if necessary. See that? Now we add a dash of oil and see if our machine finds it easier to work it. To end up with is a really pasty cocoa sugar mixture, but this one we need a little more to get the cocoa as fine as possible. So guys, our cocoa paste is nice and ready. The cocoa is ground very nicely, and we just, for now, we add a good dash of cooking oil to our bowl, and the bowl is floating in water, as you see, and we just let this get really hot, nearly cooking. Meanwhile, I can take all the other stuff away which you don't need anymore. And tonight, for specialty, I would like for fun to make some, everybody's so keen on chili chocolate. My son, my good helper, was working all afternoon to help me to prepare the chocolates we're going to fill in our petit fours. So I will try to make first a dark chocolate for the gourmets who will get the chili chocolate with raisins. And you see, we prepared this with the raisins already. We're gonna put some almonds on top as soon as the chocolate is ready. So we heat up our bowl. It's soon there. So guys, our water is boiling. With it, the oil we put in the bottom is quite hot now. And now we start adding our wonderful cocoa paste. We need a whisk to stir this around. And we have to do this now part by part. The speed of the cocoa dissolving in the hot oil. Make sure you don't put any water in that, because water would ruin the consistency. It's not possible. And also fresh milk is not possible. What you can add is milk powder. But for the reason I told you, my special request was somebody wanted some real cocoa, and this, with this, the amount of sugar we put now, 1 bowl of sugar, 1 bowl of cocoa beans, would result in a 50% dark chocolate. 50% cocoa, 50% sugar, and that's it. So I will try to make today, for the special order, 2 cookies or 2 petit fours, 2 chocolates, just with the pure chocolate or the 50% chocolate with chili and raisins. Should be something delightful. And then we will add another third of full milk powder to make it a nice kids chocolate. This whole thing has to be heated. Need a little more fire. The real chocolatiers, you can be sure they will cook this overnight or even longer if they can, and keep stirring and cooking and stirring and cooking to get the best results. But we are not chocolatiers, we are home cooks, but we still try to do good things. And this will be one of the nicest, you will see in a minute. So I will have a little try to see. Watch out if you try, this is hot. Nice. So in with the rest of our cocoa. as we said, the longer you let this now simmer and cook, the more flavor you will get in your chocolate. But you will see if you try this yourself, just because of having the fresh cocoa, your self-fermented cacao, it will be a total difference to any branded chocolate which you can buy. See? We just have to keep this now in the heat and let it simmer for a while. As soon as the sugar is dissolved, it will be ready to pour. What the great chocolatiers call it, to pour the chocolate. But as I said, they will cook it at least for 12 hours to get more of the flavor out of it. In a minute it will get thickened with the milk powder. Just as I said, I wanted to try to make 2 of our confiseries with the real stuff, with the chili chocolate, which people are so keen on. This is where I'm taking two of our little cookies out, and I filled them already with they were prepared with chili and raisins, and I filled them now with the chocolate. And now we keep on to produce our milk chocolate, and we're going to add the same amount as we had chocolate and oil. We're going to add milk powder, and a bowl, we put some, we stir it in. And now guys, as we want even more flavor in our chocolate, I have a very special coconut oil. This coconut oil is absolutely pure and fabricated in a very, very nice way, and from that it's so full of flavor you could not use more than maybe 3 tablespoons. It smells like a perfume. It's wonderful. And this one we mix in there, so we get a base of coconut flavor with our chocolate. And we filled the molds with raisins, and we're going to put some almonds on top. So now we need to cook this a little more. Alright guys, you see it's nicely melted, and this is about the consistency, and we will try to fill it now in our molds. We can move this pot away. We get our tray we have to fill. We get a nice spoon and the bowl with the bowl with the chocolate, and this is hot. Believe me, it's hot. Smells wonderful of coconut. And we fill this in our molds. Spoon by spoon. Go. So there we are. Little left over for the few small ones, because everybody will like it, you will see. And now, guys, to make them look even nicer, I got a few almond slices, and we're gonna sprinkle those over the top. For decoration and for flavor. When you take them out, the almonds maybe not stick on it, but the ones that stick, they are there. Look even nicer and taste even nicer. Alright guys, here's our wonderful chocolate petit fours. We're gonna put them in the ref now until we eat them tomorrow. And I wish you good luck with all your experiments in the kitchen, and hope you enjoyed my cooking. Stay tuned to my channel and like and subscribe.